audience. That's Katy. There's 3 more.
There's 3 more.
Hardworking, dedicated, kind, and compassionate. These are just some of the words that make up a very important person in my life, my best friend, Katy. Throughout my life, she has never ceased to amaze me. She works hard for what she has and has an incredible heart. Everyone who knows Katy knows she is a friend to all. It was the first time that we hung out that I knew we were destined to be best friends. It was in kindergarten when my parents had dropped me off for a sleepover. She was just as adventurous as I was, so I knew that we were going to do something crazy. And what we did was we ended up getting lost on some trails. I was terrified at the time, but Katy kept her cool and asked for help when I couldn't do anything. Her act of courage allowed us to seek help and ask strangers to get us out of there and call our parents. After that, I knew we were going to be 2 peas in a pod. She was a friend to everyone, and I was lucky enough to have her as a best friend. She never excluded anyone, and she made sure that you always knew you were her best friend, whether it be through gifts, sleepovers, phone calls, or just telling you how much she meant to you. I was lucky enough to be one of those friends. Even when we went through our stupid fight in the 3rd grade where we didn't talk for 3 days because we were arguing over who was the better babysitter, she always made sure to let everyone know that I was still her best friend, and even let me know that I was still her best friend. And many times when people move away at a young age, they lose their friends, but I was grateful enough to hold on to Katy. She was dedicated to keeping the friendship alive. Every time we went over to her house, it's like we had never been separated. We would make igloos until it was dark out and our clothes were frozen. We'd make stupid YouTube videos about eating yellow snow, and we'd even walk waist-deep in mud just for adventure. And then there were some times where we didn't have as much adventure, but it was still fun, where we almost burned down her house while making mac and cheese. Or we watched movies and played computer games until the sun came up. There was never a dull moment. As time passed and Katy moved further away, grew older and started working, we still continued to be best friends. Her kindness and love didn't just stop at me, it continued on to my family. She was always there for me when my family was sick or through tough times. She would always when she was passing by, she would always stop at my house just to say hi to me and my family, even if that meant adding 30 minutes to her already hour-plus drive time. Sometimes she would even make the drive down to come walk her dog with me. Even on holidays and birthdays, she would make us gifts. Her compassion to me and my family always made me feel love. Her love for my family and her sense of adventure kept us close. She was always invited on our family vacations. She was the one to get me out of my comfort zone on these vacations, whether it be through talking to people or going on a 5-hour stand-up paddleboard adventure that led us to seeing manatees. She was there for it all. Without her, I would have never walked 4 miles down the beach just for nothing, or went on random adventures to explore an island that I had never been on. I would have never had the courage to do these things had I not been for Katy. She has accomplished many things in her life. At a young age, she was getting all A's and being on principal's honor roll, and even continued on that through high school. And before she even graduated, she got her certified nursing assistant degree. Now she has finished boot camp and is about to start working on her nursing degree in the Air Force. Her dedication to goals and finishing what she has started leaves everyone in awe, and her accomplishments are incredibly admirable. Her dedication to her family is also no secret. When her sister had a child, she was there for her through it all, and she loves her niece more than anything in the world. When her neighbors set fire to her farm, she worked tirelessly with her parents to never let her land go. When her brother was afraid of not making it into the military, she trained with him every day. And when her mom became ill, she drove her to doctor's appointments and sat with her through countless hours with no complaints. She has nothing but love for her entire family. We may not see each other or talk to each other every day, but when we do hang out, it's like we have never missed a beat. She's more than a best friend. She's the sister I've never had. I cherish our friendship because it took a strong bond to keep us together through all the distance. Thanks for never giving up on me and going through all the troubles, thick or thin, and thanks for being my sister.